Hello and welcome everybody to a new video. Today we'll be making a tier list video for the season 2.5 for Marvel Rivals. And this is going to be a power prediction, balance prediction for every hero gonna be in season 2.5. So let's get into it. Starting off with Adam. Oh my god, one of my favorite healers. I think like probably he's my second favorite healer. But yeah, Adam is gonna be a D tier. He's gonna be probably like the weakest healer in the game. Panther is gonna be an A tier. I think Panther is only good at the hands of the right people. Like he is like such a high skill setting character, but considering that now supports are gonna be able to do much more than just heal themselves and protect themselves, they're gonna be dangerous. Not to mention dangerous at the close range because of new Jeff abilities and Luna Snow abilities. Not to mention the Penny Parker and Rocket Raccoon are gonna be much stronger than before, especially with their team up ability. But we'll get there when we get there. Right now, Panther is one of those characters. He's only good against specific characters. He's not good all the time. Let's move on to Black Widow. I think she's gonna be a B tier. I don't think she's gonna be that amazing. Like I think her team up ability with the Punisher is good, but how often are you gonna want to have a Punisher and Widowmaker on the same team? So I think she's gonna be a B tier. With the removal of the Gamma Ray team up, I think Hulk is gonna fall off massively to a B tier, if not C tier. Captain America is gonna be D tier. He got nerfed way too harshly. Cloak and Dagger is gonna be, I think she's gonna still be an A tier. They didn't get any changes, I believe, and I think they're still in a good spot. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, he got buffed. I think he's gonna be an A tier. Groot. So Groot got his E nerfed and his damage nerfed. I think he's gonna also be an A tier. Probably slightly below Cloak and Dagger. Hawkeye. Hawkeye got a massive buffs. I think he's gonna be S tier. He's gonna be like, maybe at the very least, like he's gonna be at the lowest S tier. Ella, not much change. She's gonna be a situational pick, so I'm gonna put her above these two. She's gonna be like at the top of the B tier. I think she's a good counterpick to the Flyers. She still is. Iron Fist tier probably. I don't know. I don't play Iron Fist. Don't quote me on Iron Fist. I don't think he's good in my opinion. Sometimes he's good, not most of the time he isn't. So for me, I'll explain to you what these letters mean. S tier is gonna be always it is always good. Like it's a must-have on your team. A tier is gonna be most of the time is good, but sometimes you'll have to change because some of the S tiers counters you. So you're gonna have to change to something an S tier to another S tier character, or maybe like something in the bottom rows to counter what came up to you. Iron Man got nerfed. I'd say I think he's gonna be still good. Like this is a support meta, but I think he's still gonna be important to the game. But by far the best character in the game. Jeff is gonna be the best character in the game. No doubt about it. Like I have no single doubt that he is gonna be a good character. Loki, an A tier. I think he is the most versatile support. The only problem with him is that he doesn't have like this crazy good ability besides his ult. Like his ult is whatever you want him to, like whatever you want in this situation. And that worst case scenario is that he's gonna have a Mantis, Luna, something with a big invisible woman, something with a big AoE healing. So he's gonna be always useful, in my opinion. The only time I feel like I'm forced to change from Loki is when I'm against the likes of Moon Knight. Moon Knight loves a Loki. His clones will bounce off, against each other and kill the whole team. That is a wonderful scenario for MK. But yeah, I think he's in a really good spot. Luna Snow, probably, I'd say she's better than, yeah, I think this is a good spot. I think she's gonna be slightly better than Cloak and Dagger. Magic, Magic, and Magic. Magic, she did not receive any changes, so I think she's gonna be the same tier as Iron Fist. Magneto. He puts the Nito in Magneto. He got his disc thing, like the knockback thing, recharge rate quicker, but that's pretty much it. I think he's gonna be a slightly worse than Doctor Strange, but I think Luna Snow is gonna be better than. Okay, Mantis. I think she's gonna be the C tier. Like best Mantis players will land their sleep anywhere on the map, on any target, but how much is that gonna be? Like, it is like a worse version of Luna Snow stun. Like, let's be clear. It is a Luna Snow stun. First of all, is easier to land on flying characters. Two, your teammates cannot break you out of Luna Snow's freeze unless there's something that I don't know about. Mantis, their CC can be broken off. So maybe like a silly thing to say, but I think the best things about Luna Snow, the two things that are really great about her, is her pop ability, the damage buff, and the fact she can use her abilities during her ult. However, I feel like her ult duration is much shorter than any other support, which sucks. MK, I think is gonna fall off. He didn't receive any buffs or changes, and the meta will not be in his favor. I don't see a world where the meta characters will be clumped up together for Moon Knight to enjoy the grouping. You know, I think the team fights will play out much differently than the current season. So yeah, I don't think Moon Knight is gonna be that great of a character. I think he's gonna be slightly better than Widowmaker, but that's pretty much it. Namor, gonna be tough to judge. The loss of cooldown on his defensive is gonna be noticeable, but his monsters are gonna do much more damage at the distance. So I mean, he's anti-diver, so I don't think he's gonna be that good because I feel like the meta will shift into like long range. And by the way, I think the next, like the 2.5 meta is gonna be the worst meta in the game. I think we're gonna have a lot of frustrating things to deal with. Everything is gonna be frustrating. But Penny Parker, I think she's gonna be an S tier because of her team up with Rocket Raccoon. Oof. Psylocke got massive nerfs, like to her like basic attack and to her invisibility. Yeah, she's gonna be Soldier 76. The Punisher is gonna be much stronger. It's gonna be an S tier. Rocket, however, I think he's gonna be an A tier. I think he's slightly worse than Cloak and Dagger. So Scarlet Witch, I don't think she's gonna fall off because A, she didn't get any buffs. B, the meta will shift into a direction where she's not gonna be very comfortable. So I think she's gonna be, yeah, here. Here seems perfect. D tier. Spider-Man didn't receive any changes, but I think he's gonna be an S tier. Simply put, he loves to deal with snipers. Characters with Hawkeye, Punisher, Widowmaker, Black Widow. Yeah, I think he's gonna love these characters and destroying them basically. Well, I'm biased, but I think she's gonna be better than Doctor Strange. I think she's gonna be better than Luna Snow. Star-Lord, I don't think he's gonna be good, honestly. Like he's a C tier. Best case scenario. Storm's gonna be bad. B for bad. Simply put, because of the threats she'll be dealing with, like Hawkeye. Hawkeye is gonna enjoy aiming at her head. Thor is gonna be. I think Thor is gonna be good, honestly. Like the changes that happen to him are amazing. Don't get me wrong, but he's going into a meta that he doesn't fit into. So I'm gonna put him slightly above, and I'm gonna move to Black Widow over here. Venom. Venom is gonna be an easy A tier. I think gonna be annoying. Bucky. Bucky also is gonna be an A tier. Oh my god, the A tier is getting tighter. Yeah, perfect. Wolverine. Wolverine is gonna fall off only because he's gonna have less enemies to deal with. You're not gonna pick him. Only pick Wolverine because there's a Hulk, Venom, or a Thor in the same game. So I'm gonna put him here. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic is B. Like I think he's a is he? I think he's an A tier character. Maybe? Oh, I think he's a B tier. Invisible Woman. I think she's gonna be an A tier. Healer. Yeah, this is a perfect. Oh my god, the thing is gonna be here. It's gonna be so bad. Like he's still better than Captain, but not by much. Human Torch is gonna be a B tier. Again, he's one of those characters where Hawkeye is gonna be enjoying him very much. Okay. Frost. I think she's gonna fall off big time. I think she's gonna be worse than Hulk. And I'll tell you why. Hulk at least can leap into targets. Like if he's gonna have to deal with long range characters like the Punisher or Hulk, he can at least leap into them and try to disrupt them, you know. Emma Frost cannot do that. You know? Emma Frost is gonna have a hard time dealing with these characters. So yeah, I think she's gonna be worse, a lot worse. And finally, Ultron, from what I've seen, like his abilities are really good, but he doesn't seem like he's gonna fit the meta unless his numbers are gonna be through the roof. Other than that, I think he's gonna be either in B or A. I don't think he's a C or D character, but I think he's gonna be an A or B. I think he's gonna be a B character, B tier. So yeah, this is the tier list. Of course, they are organized from best to worst in each tier. So this is like the ranking. Like Jeff is the ultimate best character in the game in season 2.5, and yeah, like this, then that, like this, then yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be my prediction for season 2.5. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to join the hive, and I'll see you next time. This was Yobi. Bye bye.